Hello again, David01 viewers and viewettes. Welcome back to the studio and to another review. You know, last time I had so much fun with this metal kit that I had to come back for another one. So today we are taking a look at the Make It Blocks propeller plane metal kit set. This costs $1.25, contains 29 pieces, and the tools are included. So let's get right into it. As always, we take a look at the box first. The box here has the same information I just said in the intro. It has small parts. It really does have some small parts. Some of these screws are really tiny, so keep it out of the reach of children under 3 years of age. This is why this is a 8+ set. It says up here in the top. The box here has the set itself with some clouds in the background. It's very nice. It's very clean. I like it. It's not your typical Make It Blocks yellow behind the set, so I like that. On the left side of the box has Make It Blocks propeller plane metal kit, 29 pieces. The right side has the barcode, very important. You love that. You love to see it. On the top side of the box has the same as the left, just metal kit, 29 pieces, propeller plane Make It Blocks. On the bottom, please keep this information for future reference. Color contents and results may vary, not suitable for children under 3 years of age due to the presence of small parts which may present a choking hazard. Adult supervision required. But on the back of the box is the exact same as the front, just the image, the cloud background, and not much else. Let's take a look at the instructions. The instructions here contain 2 steps. But before we get into the steps, if you want to collect the pieces, if you have them laying around and you want to build this metal kit for yourself, here is the pieces, and here's the 2 steps. Yes, really, this set just has 2 steps. That's it. That's all there is. Step number 1 is actually fairly easy to follow. You know, it shows there's a line, and it shows like what bolts you need to connect to which nuts and which metal beams and stuff. Step 2 just continues more of the same. You may be saying, hey, only 2 steps? Well, you know, it's not confusing at all, and I think it works quite well. But yeah, no, that's literally all the instructions. It's just this one tiny piece of paper. So let's take a look at the set. But before we do that, you know, it did say it did include the tools. Which are the tools? You get a screwdriver, you can get a little wrench. I will say, it does say 29 pieces in this set. These 2 do count as pieces, so really it is a 27 piece set, and you get 2 tools for building the set. As you can see, the propeller plane came in for a landing. Let's bring it around town a little bit. Let's bring it around to the front of the screen here. Actually, let's go a little bit further back so you can see it in all of its glory. Here is the set. I will say, first off, the set did take quite a bit to build compared to, you know, plastic building sets. These metal kit sets, they do take time, which I actually quite enjoy. You know, you can actually spend some time getting into it. Speaking of which, there is some of these bolts, especially down here. Let me take out the screwdriver so I can point to exactly which ones I'm talking about. The one here, this was a pain to tighten. You can see it's not like fully tightened because it's wedged between these 2, and then this one here at the bottom is a bit of a pain to get tightened. So just if you do pick this set up, know that this bolt right here, or this nut here, is a bit hard to tighten. But I got it tight enough that it holds shape. Getting these tires were a bit tricky, you know, so they can move and roll. But yeah, that's the only one that really gave me trouble out of this set. You know, with my big phalanges, it does take a bit of finagling to get the bolts lined up and tighten them up. I do wish there was a bit more color in this set. If we flash back a little bit and take a look at the crane metal kit, the other metal kit I reviewed, you can see there's some color here to this set. You can see, you know, there's some colored plastic pieces on this set, which help break it up a little bit, add some color. This set doesn't have any color. It's all metal, which is fine. You know, you still get a nice little trinket here. But I just wish, like, maybe this bar up here, or the front propeller, or maybe this tail bit here, could have had a bit of, I feel it could have had a bit of color. But, you know, that's not a huge deduction in the overall score, I'd say. Some of these pieces you do have to bend to get out of the way so you can make other pieces fit. Like I said earlier with that one nut, like you have to bend these pieces where the tires are at and then bend them back into place once you've tightened that one. Also, this up here, you have to bend this by hand too, which I don't know if I like that or not, where you have to bend, like physically bend the pieces. If you're younger, you might be struggling to bend the metal. So, you know, if you are struggling a bit, if you are 8 or whatever, I would say get an adult to help you bend some of the pieces. They are a bit tricky. And they are, you know, they're metal, so they are a bit hard to bend, even for me. As you notice, like this isn't bent exactly, and it kind of annoys me slightly. You can see they're not bent exactly. You know, just a bit of nitpick for there. But you know, the last thing you saw when it was landing, it was rolling, and it rolls nice and smooth. This one also rolled nice and smooth. You know what didn't roll nice and smooth once I finished building it? This fire truck set by Make It Blocks. It's garbage. It's trash. This one, every time I bring it up, we take this set. All right, Buster? We take this set and we get it out of here. But that's about it. What's my final score? The kids want to know what my final score on this set is. So for this one, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. For the crane, I gave it a 7.5, and the reason why it doesn't have that 0.5 like the crane did is because I think there should have been some color for this one. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a fun time watching this one. I hope you check out these metal kits. I very much enjoy these. Honestly, I might enjoy these metal kits more than I do the plastic construction block sets. But you know, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. I didn't say that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you had a good time. As I always say, at the end of these, while we're taking off, as I always say, big old chicken man.